Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of January 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Sagittarius. If you are Sagittarius, this is the video you might want to watch, or if you're not, but someone who's very dear to your heart is a Sagittarius, sun, moon or rising, and you would like to know how January is going to be unfolded for them. I wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for following my channel for the past year. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you like the kind of work that I do, please see more videos. There's more in a playlist that I've created on my channel. They're organized based on the zodiac sign. And there's some timeless readings that you can watch whenever you feel like to. And that's when you needed to hear those messages. So with that, let's start the reading. If you're interested in private readings, you can find my contact in the About tab. Let's focus on the energies for today's reading for January. What is coming for Sagittarius and what do we need to know? Sagittarius, I see some of you have started a new path. You have stand up, like maybe there was something that I see you had a fall, like there was some obstacles or problems or something didn't went that great for you in last year, and now you are back on your feet. I definitely see that. Not only you're back on your feet, but also you're running around and you're very happy. I see a very happy and playful energy for you. You're starting the year. Maybe celebrating, maybe with friends. Maybe you have received an invitation to go to see a friend or family member. I see you have your shoes on, you're walking again, you're running again, which was stopped for you a little bit. Maybe you had financial hardships last year a little bit and you couldn't like travel, for example. But I see that you're back and you might be trying to enjoy a little bit more with your friends or like maybe even yourself or even your family. You're trying to enjoy a little bit more. You're thinking like, okay, now I have this availability, I have this abundance, I have this opportunity, I want to enjoy. If you just recovered from sickness, be careful. Don't over tire yourself, don't overwork or don't be too much active. And also, if you got some money, don't spend it that quickly and don't try to say, okay, now I want to do everything I can, like everything that I couldn't do last year, I want to do. It's a little bit of a scattered energy. You still need to be working. Maybe some of you, you got a job or a job offer and you already are spending the money that you haven't received. So that's what I'm seeing. And I want to advise you to be careful about that. There's a hole in in some of your heart. Some of you, there's a hole in your heart. You're missing someone, definitely something from the past to like you. There is like a very um passionate, there was a very passionate, or maybe for some of you it still is passionate love and relationship that you made it like very like it was very even sacred for you, and you didn't you it meant a lot for you, and you thought that it's like the love of your life and you put too much energy and effort in that, or you were very hopeful. For some of you, it didn't maybe go that well, or maybe the relationship was just a friendship or friendship with benefits, I see. But it didn't get that strong, it didn't get that much far, and it didn't move further, and you are not happy about that. And some of you are accepting it and staying in that relationship, some of you no, and for some of you, you're trying to pull back and you're like, okay, this is not what I wanted, so bye. And some of you are still hoping that it might get better and it might get the way you wanted, but I still see that things are unclear and things are shaky and things are watery. Specifically, if your person is a water sign, it can be in love and romance, and it also can be in business deal, business relationships, or relationship with other people. Something that you really felt that there's a strong connection, there's a strong potential. It didn't really happen, and it was not that deep. It was not that fulfilling for you. And as I said, some of you are staying, some of you have left about like from this commitment or relationship, and the situation is still not really clear. I see a very strong energy for Capricorn here. If you have Capricorn in your chart, or there is a Capricorn in life, your life. This person is very strong. They might come and tell you in person or in your face what it is about. If it's the person you're working with or it's an organization, there might be some realization from them. They come and tell you, no, like this is how it is, and then you stop dreaming and you stop. Because I see you're a little bit wishy-washy, and you're like, oh, maybe it gets better, maybe like um I will see what happens, but you will get some hard answer. I'm not saying it's a no answer. I'm saying a very strong message that tells you yes or no. It's not definitely no. And then um, you'll be clear. You'll be clear about what to do. You see a waiting period. I see someone might go to a doctor's appointment. I see maybe there's a sit, maybe there's a long wait, or maybe you have to go to the emergency room, not for something very emergency, or maybe someone else is in the hospital and you go and see someone sitting in a hospital bench, they're waiting. I see them as a female energy, but they're doing well. It's nothing dangerous. They're just waiting. Um, be careful if you're, I see someone is sliding. Some of you are taking this opportunity. I see some of you are trying to take an opportunity, or um, you want to slide on something that came, a wind that came, and you want to take the advantage of it. But other people, specifically if you're working in an office or in an organization, other people are very serious about it. They are not like that. You really want to go with the flow and you want to enjoy. I see your energy very open and free and childish, to be honest with you. And you're trying to be happy and enjoy and maybe work and maybe make money, but you want to spend money. You want to be happy. But for some of you, the message is that you are in a very serious organization or you are in a very serious relationship and you have to show more seriously. Maybe you need to dress a little bit more formal if it is applying to your work situation, or it depends on everyone's situation, but this is what I see. um, for some of you, I definitely see you need to be a little bit more serious, specifically in your relationships or with your person, with your personal life, maybe your husband, if you're, because I see that from a female energy. If your husband might be tired of sometimes acting like a child or try to be very, I don't know, like not taking things seriously and just let things go, they're really upset and they might leave. So be careful with that. That's the energy I'm sensing, and it's very um, strong. But for some of you, I see the proposal. I see that someone's giving you a ring, and it's a heavy ring. There comes a lot of responsibility with that. I don't know if you're married to someone who expects a lot, or there's something that you have to do. There's a lot of responsibility with this engagement, with this marriage, with this commitment. There comes a lot of responsibility, and I don't know if you know mentally that you have to be ready for that. There is a money that you might go to waste. Be careful. I see a fish that is, I don't want to say it's dead, but it's a fish not in the water. So be careful. Some investment might be in not danger, but you might need to revisit, evaluate the situation for that. Um, Someone is singing beautifully. Someone has a beautiful voice. Maybe your neighbor, or maybe yourselves, or you're listening to some piece of music that just in like your soul flies with it. Someone has a beautiful voice. I see a sport. If you do sport with some kind of ball, maybe football or basketball, someone is playing. But if you're getting engaged into something or committed, I see a lot of responsibility. It is going to be a busy year for you, Sagittarius. I was saying Scorpio and Capricorn. Definitely, these people might be having a role in your life. But for Sagittarius, it's a rapid. I see two horses running, which is your sign actually. Some of you might be escaping from some commitment. Um, Again, I have to say this. For some of you, specifically if you are female energy, I see that your partner wants commitment and you're escaping from it and you're bringing different excuse to just let it like sink there, and you're hoping that you can get away. No, he might leave and he might say no. They really want a committed and relationship. Again, just take it as business and other relations as well, but I'm just giving an example for romance. They want a, and it's for job also, they want a real commitment from you. And if you want to be like cold and hot, and one day you're okay, one day you're not, or you're still not sure about your decision, they will walk away. So be careful about that. And lose a very important financial gain. You might have made someone wait for your decision, they might not wait that long. Someone is giving you a favor, big favor, someone is like supporting you. It can be energies, even. Oh my God, that's very beautiful energy. Someone who's a Scorpio might be helping you out of nowhere, or just a Scorpio season started something for you, some relation, or maybe in a Scorpio season in 2023, you might receive some kind of magical energy, magical support that's going to help you. This year is going to be, this January is the start of a very magnetic and very, very quick energies. And in the beginning, you might not realize you're like still trying to enjoy, but very soon things get serious. There's serious conversations that will happen, there's serious decisions that you need to make, and there's serious partnerships that you'll be involved, whether you like it or not. um, and if you're not a person who wants to be in those relationships, you will be, or they will leave you, and they will be, um, because when something is serious, they won't wait, and they will just go to get the project done. um, if you if you have a child who goes to school, then there might be conflict, or you might hear about a child who's, um, I don't know, they had a rough day in the school. Maybe they did something and they were asked to go home, or they called the parents. Someone is asked to leave. Again, I see a lot of discipline for you, Sagittarius, coming from a Capricorn energy or coming from a Scorpio, which is hard for you sometimes, but you're finding a way. You're very flexible. You don't get trapped in that energy, and you're making your way out of it for now. But I don't know, for some of you, you want to commit to that, or some of you still want to, because I see you're sitting on a flying carpet, and you're moving around for now. You are moving, you have the freedom. As long as they want to limit you and they want to, well, I see it as a commitment, but maybe someone wants to limit you and brings you back to the earth, but you are on your flying carpet, you're flying away, and you are not coming down to the earth. This is a very crazy energy. This is a very childish energy. If you have Gemini, definitely you are air and fire, and then you're just doing whatever you want. You might have a child who is a Sagittarius, or a Gemini, and they're just doing what they want, and they are not going to be structured. They're not going to listen to what they are asked to do. They're just doing they're doing what they want to do, and I see for now they're okay, just doing what they want to do. Very clear. I mean, Sagittarius, that's your exact energy. You will do what you want to do. And even they tell you specifically, don't do this, you would do that. So it is a very Sagittarius energy overload. I see two people are not talking, but they share a bed. Um, yeah, I mean, the half, look how dark is the half of the bottom of the cup, and half is, so yeah, it's a half situation. Like, you are doing what you can, but still you are not coming down to what they want. I don't know if it's a fight, it's a push and pull. If it's they want to do something, you don't, and they can do something, but they push you a little bit and you push back, and things like that. Someone is going to the bank. If you are going to an ATM machine to get cash, be careful not to lose or forget your card there. You might miss a flight. Be careful if you lose a document. Two people, depending on your salary, or two sources that you get income, make income, but you also have two places that you, I don't know, if you're supporting other people, you're supporting your child who lives somewhere, you're supporting two household. I see a man, a senior gentleman, male energy, with a long raincoat, um, that supports two families, maybe, and one of them involves children, maybe it's charity, and one of them is animals. So maybe you have a charity for children, or you're supporting animal charities. That will bring a lot of abundance to your business and to your life. There is a court agreement. There might be a death that you hear about. Someone might pass away that you hear about, a very person, like an old friend, a grandmother, or something like that, someone who was sick probably. But I definitely see the push and pull in your cup. You are, again, you're doing very much what you want, and the energies want to bring you down, and you're not listening. Um, be careful what you're stepping on in general. Physically, if specifically if you have high heels, and if you're coming down the stairs, or you're going up the stairs, be careful. specifically those escalators. You might fall. And energetically, I can tell you that be careful what you're stepping. If you're stepping on a rule and you're breaking a rule, be careful. There might be some consequences. Specifically, if you're buying a property, if you're selling a property, if you're in property business, if you're making a home, if you're making a foundation, and if you're, yeah, I don't know, be careful if you're breaking the law, and you know, and you have been told not to. Be careful about that. I just see a warning and I need to tell you. Yeah, because if you don't pay attention, it might bring some devastation to you. If your faucet is leaking in your home, try to fix it. I see number 32. Maybe you buy, don't buy, I don't know, there's a 32. If there's a home that you're trying to buy and it's 32, like the unit number, I don't know. I don't see very good things in that. It's a very dark, there's a dark energy around it. Um, yeah, there is some dark energy around the home. I somehow see a hosted room or hosted home. It's dark, and you don't know, maybe you hear a story about it, or maybe you see a fiction movie or a horror movie, but I see number 32. There is a path, there is an open door for you. You get a yes answer. Magically, there's, you get some money, you receive some money. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. But I saw, as I said, you are stubborn. Someone is crying in their solitude when they are by themselves. They're taking um, I don't know, everything to themselves. They're crying. Someone is looking back, and they're leaving a hosted place, a haunted place, a dark place. Maybe someone had dark a childhood traumas or memories, and they're trying to read. Maybe someone is taking help and advice from a psychiatrist or a therapist who's helping them get out of those dark moments. Maybe someone's childhood memories is bothering them from a place number 32. I don't know, I can be more specific. I see some childhood trauma definitely that might come to the surface, or something about it might come to reality, or you remember something, or those things might come in your life again. But I see releasing, I see letting go and ending. Something is going to end, and it's actually beautiful and nice for you. You might sign things. If you're drinking water, be careful you're not drinking some, I don't know, maybe you're in an unfamiliar place, you travel, and the drinking tap water is not drinkable. Be careful. I see there might be something is you're drinking, and maybe it's too much alcohol. If you're drinking too much, be careful. That might be a little bit poisonous for you. There's a bird nest. Maybe if you can make a bed nest, if you live somewhere that there are beds, or if you can feed beds and help them, that will be very good for you. If you're doing it, that brings a lot of wonderful energies around you. I see someone is giving you, or someone is giving someone a beautiful big rose. Someone is definitely interested in you, and they have feelings for you, and they might start to show something. um, if you're not in a relationship, there's some success that you will achieve, and you'll be dancing. You'll be very happy with two or one or two other friends. You'll be dancing and celebrating. It's going to be a very, very positive energy, very nice, fiery. This is going to help you move, and you have fuel for a couple of months to run. You get a yes answer, something that you achieved, something you really wanted to do, and it gives you the energy to run and to complete. Or for some of you, someone comes to see you that you love them, and you really need to, you see them, and it really charges your heart. It brings a lot of warmth in your heart and in your soul and body, and you love that. You just are so happy. In the end, I feel this energy of warmth and beautiful energy, very nice. Someone is covering up and they're masking, they're not showing you the whole truth. They look at the full part of the situation. There is a dark side and a light side. If you have been born on an eclipse time, significantly you might be more affected by what I said. There's a tower moment for some of you. Be careful about your decisions. I think I explained that. Yeah, be careful about your negligence and your decisions that you're doing. What you care for, what you don't care for, what you make as important, what you mark as not important. Um, Sometimes things go very slow for you. and you're tired, don't overload other people. If you have a business, your employees, some of them are very overload. I see letter E. I see even or even. um, be equal, like treat your employees equally. Well, my dear Sagittarius, that was your reading for January 2023. I hope that you enjoyed it. Happy New Year one more time to you guys, and until the next time, stay blessed.